Welcome everybody. Back in the gym today. What is today? Monday? Today's leg and ab day. I'm not quite as energized as usual. I'm kind of getting over this bug. I picked up something at my work the other day and I've been puking my guts out for about 24 hours. Today's the first day I'm kind of feeling 90% better, but definitely not going to be hitting a all-out, go 100% workout tonight. But seeing as I skipped my back and bicep workout on Friday, today's the 19th, Monday, I figured I'd at least get on here and do a little bit of a leg and abdominal workout. Again, we're going to be going very, very lightly today. I'm still recovering. You can probably hear it in my voice, but I'm here anyways. Let me just pull this up, my leg and ab workout. Yeah, going very, very lightly tonight. Appreciate you guys being here though. Whether you're watching this live or on the replay, I need to get my mic hooked up. In this live stream, I'll probably mostly just be talking to the chat. Give me a second to get my mic set up. Yeah, I do work at the hospital and I'm exposed to a lot of patients all day, so once in a while, working in healthcare, you're bound to pick up some sort of nasty bug that's going around, which I definitely did. But I'm pretty well over it now. Just been drinking a lot of fluids, resting a lot. Yeah, looks like somebody just tuned in. Oh, I can't even hook up my mic right now. Whatever. We'll just deal with poor audio for now. If you guys can hear me, thumbs up in the chat if you can hear me. I was just saying, I was getting over a bug, kind of a 24-hour thing. I don't know if it was food poisoning or what, but appreciate you saying that, Pedro. Yeah, normally I'd be in here all pumped up doing a leg and ab workout. I'd already be sweating right now, but I've really been, this is the first day I've actually been able to keep food down. I will say, I look like I did a really nice cut last I checked. I haven't really lost muscle mass, I don't think, having not been able to eat anything but yogurt for 24 hours, but yeah. Anyway, I'm still gonna do a small workout tonight. I figured mostly I'd just talk to the chat tonight, do some real light leg and ab workout. I might do some push-ups. We'll get started off with some push-ups, I guess. Yeah, but just a really easy, slow going, easing back into my workouts after puking my guts out for 24 hours straight. Yeah, we'll do a little set of push-ups here to get warmed up. Camera fell over. Just a little set of push-ups. Centered here. Probably just do like 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Comment down below if you're with me. Appreciate you guys being here. If you're just tuning in, I was letting everybody know I'm going to be going very easy on it tonight. I got sick about a couple days ago, picked up something from my work. I work at the hospital, so once in a while I pick up a bug, and so I hadn't been able to keep food down for about 24 hours. Today is the first day I've really been able to eat actual real food, so I'm just doing a very nice, easy workout tonight. Nothing crazy, just easing back into the routine. With it being leg day. Drinking lots of fluids. I will say I was pretty worried about it. I'll read some studies here that I did some research on for anybody who's interested. Because I've been kind of working towards the Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day, by the way. I've been kind of training, I mean, for just general reasons to stay consistent, but I'd also like to mention I hate this new iPhone update. So yeah, I have this Spartan race coming up on the 24th, which is what I've kind of been training towards. So I was kind of, you know, having come down with an illness about a week out from my competition race. I was really worried, you know, not being able to keep food down. I was worried about all this muscle mass that I had built up, you know, am I gonna lose all this muscle mass? All this training that I've worked so hard for, you know, the race is a week out, and I did some research, if it's gonna come up on, here we go. I'd like to share with you guys. Because I was worried about, you know, not being able to keep this food down. I wasn't able to, you know, because I'd been eating massive amounts of food almost every 2 hours, you know, to build the muscle that I've had, to maintain the muscle that I've had, working out consistently, running. So to come down with an illness for 48 hours or so where I couldn't eat anything, at least for the first 12 hours, and then maybe a little bit of yogurt for the last 12 hours after that. I was worried about losing my muscle mass, you know, and seriously taking a hit for this upcoming race. So I did a little research into ChatGPT, which I'd like to share with you, my audience. I'll read what I asked it, and I'll read the response to it. It said, I've been training hard for the last several months for the Spartan race that comes up on January 24th. Here in 6 days from now. My training has been going well with lifting weights and running consistently. It's been difficult, but I've been consistently eating healthy, maintaining and building muscle mass. But yesterday I became ill from something I assumed that I consumed at work while working at the hospital. I haven't been able to eat anything other than a small amount of yogurt I had for breakfast last night. Last night I threw up everything I ate for lunch the day before. I've been laying in bed all day trying to drink water, and I'm worried about losing muscle mass and strength that I've built over the last several months, especially with the race being so close. Here was ChatGPT's response. First, take a breath. What you're experiencing is scary, especially so close to race day, but it's not going to erase months of work. The most important reassurance, you will not lose meaningful muscle mass or strength from days of illness. Muscle loss generally requires prolonged calorie deficits, weeks, not days, extended inactivity, 10 to 14 days, and chronic protein deficiency. I was dealing with acute illness over 24 to 48 hours. That's a speed bump, not derailment. What's actually happening when you become sick? Your body is prioritizing immune response and recovery. Appetite suppression and vomiting are normal. Temporary weakness does not equal muscle loss. Glycogen, stored carbs, is depleted, which can feel like strength loss, but it comes back fast after you eat again. This is especially common in hospital workers. GI bugs hit hard but usually pass quickly. What not to do while you're sick? Do not force food, do not train through this, do not panic about body composition, do not make up missed calories. Pushing those things right now would only delay recovery and actually risk my upcoming race. Let's get the work in. Appreciate you saying that, Mob Boss. Hydration was priority during the first 24 hours. Water, electrolytes, broth if tolerated. Protein preservation when tolerated. I was doing yogurt and a little bit of toast while I could get through it. Rest was training during these 48 hours. It is important. Recovery is part of peak performance. Elite endurance athletes taper hard in the final week. You accidentally started tapering early because my body demanded it. That's not failure, that's physiology. Race week perspective, very important. I'm 6 days out, not 1 day out. Here's what typically happens. Illness clears within 48 to 72 hours. Appetite returns quickly. Glycogen refills within 24 to 48 hours once eating resumes. Strength comes back almost immediately. CNS recovers, inflammation drops, hormones rebound. Mental game. I have trained through fatigue, discomfort, long runs, heavy lifts, hospital shifts. This is not the thing that takes me out. Right now, the strongest move is rest without guilt, recover with intention. If I want, I can move it right along. So my return to training plan is as follows. Rules for the week. No workouts until vomiting has stopped, which that was about 24 hours ago. No intensity until eating normal for 24 hours. Again, that was about 24 hours ago. Nothing this week builds fitness. Everything preserves it. Day -6, recover, which was yesterday. Let's move to today. Day 5, first day of feel better. As long as there's no vomiting and I'm able to keep fluids down, which I have. Easy movement, 20 to 30 minute easy walk, 15 to 20 minute spin, jog. No intervals, no hills, no grip fatigue. Day 4, which I'm kind of calling today, is wake up. Short 30-minute workout. You do squats, push-ups, dead hang, plank. Anyway, that's kind of what brings us to today. I just wanted to give you guys an explanation of why I'm not going all out hard today. Mob Boss says, you did 7 miles today, good job. Trying to get back to 12 miles a day. Well, I'm trying to get back to 1 mile a day. I did walk miles a day, but I didn't run it. Anyway, I am still gonna do a little bit of leg and abdominal workout. I don't know if that was just too much information for you guys. Lover, appreciate you being here. We'll do some squats, but probably not with the bell. Maybe. I'm probably going to take some significant weight off of this bell before I do some squats with it. Let's see. Let's go 25s. I'll probably put 10s on it. We'll bust out a set of squats here. Again, this is not a lot of weight. I'm going very lightly on it. Somebody said something in the chat. Let me read it. Dustin, you have to remember the long game is what's important. Important to still be going in 12 months. Lover says, hello, dear friend. Appreciate you saying that. Yeah, mob boss, but yeah, I'm definitely looking at the long run, but my main focus over the last at least month or two has been this race that's coming up here on the 24th, here in like 5 days. So having come down with an illness this close to race day has been a little unsettling, but anyway, that's why I'm trying to ease back into it. You know, going hard tonight right here in this hour, just boom, 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 is not gonna, it's actually gonna push back my recovery, which is why I'm going so lightly today. You can call me names for that, that's fine, but I'm still here. I'm gonna do some light reps tonight. I'm still recovering from this illness though. Just do a couple reps here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Today is that first day that I'm feeling like 99% better though. Did you get an IV? It may help. No, I didn't. I probably could have. I have a lot of friends who are nurses who probably could have come to my house and dumped some fluids in me via IV, but it was really just that first probably 12 to 20 hours that wasn't able to keep the foods down. Like I was at work doing my normal day and drinking water, drinking a lot of water when I was at work, and I noticed around like 11 o'clock, like I just feel everything sitting in my stomach, like not digesting. And I made the mistake of just trying to eat my regular lunch like I normally do. And it was just, oh dude, that just made it worse. Like I just felt it in my stomach for the rest of the day, rest of the shift. Like was just holding it back, you know, trying to get through my work day without losing it all. And thankfully made it home till about 10 o'clock that night. And Daryl, thank you for saying hi. Jabes said hi, thank you for saying hi. Yeah, what's up, Jabes? Appreciate you being here. Yeah, I made it till about 10 o'clock that night, puked up my lunch, and was just like restless, cold sweats, body aches for the rest of the night. And yeah, that was 2 nights ago, so. Today's the first day I've actually been like putting real food down. So I'm just trying to go easy on the workout, you know. Hopefully the next day or so I'll be back to 90% at least. Today I'm like maybe 10, 15% going as far as my intensity of my workouts. How's it going? I'm feeling a lot better, just recovering from a illness, kind of a 48-hour bug I had. I'll go ahead and do one more set of these. So I'm going very easy on it tonight. Going like maybe 15, 20% tonight. Just trying to let my body recover from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, was the biggest relief in the research that I did is that you don't lose muscle mass like that, you know, which I was worried about, you know, months of training that I've been doing. Am I gonna lose all the muscle mass that I've built over the last several months in 24 hours of not eating or drinking anything? And that is far from the truth. Any muscle mass that you would lose within 24 to 48 hours of fasting or not being able to eat like that will replenish almost immediately after you resume consuming protein and carbs. I might do one more set of those. And another thing I found interesting is a lot of athletes who find themselves in similar situations where they're a week out from their competition and acquire some sort of illness where they're not able to eat or drink for 12 to 24 hours and they have no choice but are forced to rest for that time. They still have the time to recover in the next 6 days between their competition, that their body actually has time to rebuild or replenish all of these chemicals. And a lot of athletes actually hit personal records after coming out of an illness like that. So I still have plenty of time to recover to be ready for race day on the 24th. I'm about 5 days out. Still feeling pretty good about it. It's just a bump in the road. It's not a derailment. It's just a bump in the road. There's gonna be bumps in the road. We get back at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice and easy. I'll do a few sit-ups. Probably not gonna do my normal 45 sit-ups. Again, I'm just in here tonight to do a real light workout. I'll probably do maybe 3 sets of 10. Just to activate those muscles, keep them activated. I can't think of the word right now. Let's get it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Comment down below if you're with me. Yeah, like I said, this stream, it's a lot of times it's just about showing up when the motivation isn't there. And that's kind of what I'm doing tonight. I know I don't have the energy or the pep talk for you guys tonight. I'm just recovering from this illness, this 48-hour bug that I had. Still showing up, still doing a little bit of a workout, just activating those muscles groups. Kind of doing legs and abs tonight, but I'm really only at 15 to 20% tonight. Not going 100%, still letting my body recover. But I see this as a win for today, you know? Yesterday and the day before, I couldn't even get out of bed, really. I had to open some mail, and I swear it's all I could do to open the mail. Jump roping. Oh, yeah. My mom just texted me and said she saw that video clip of me jump roping. I don't know if you guys saw that short of me jump roping. That was probably only hours before I got sick. Or the day before I got sick, that would have been. Probably do another set of sit-ups here. Not a lot of talk in the chat tonight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll probably do one more set of those. We just had a pretty big earthquake maybe an hour or so ago here where I live. Anybody live in Southern California? If you're in LA, let me know if you felt that earthquake an hour and a half ago. How are we doing on time? I'm probably not even going to push this workout a full hour. We're already half an hour through though, I guess. Maybe I will. Get one more last set of sit-ups in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Anybody watch last week? Somebody asked what my least favorite workout of all was. I told them it was forward lunges. Probably my least favorite workout. Not going to do a ton of them tonight, but I'm going to do a few. Just so I can say I hit the legs tonight. Knee down. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, comment down below if there's anything else you guys would like to talk about this evening. Again, I'm only doing like 20% of my workout. Just trying to recover. Still wanted to show up though. Put in some reps. So going very easy on it tonight. We do a couple of lean reaches, and then some calf raises maybe, and then I'll call it a night. Let's see, I'm at 20 dumbbells. Just a couple lean reaches, one set on each side, just to say we did it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that's about all I wanted to come here to do tonight. I wanted to show up, put in some reps, let you guys know how my journey has been going. Having come down with an illness, but it only put me out for about 24 to 36 hours. Finally feeling 90% better today. Kind of putting 20% effort in here in the gym. Giving myself time to recover, bounce back. And I imagine here in the next day or so, let's see, when's our next workout? Tomorrow. I'll be back in here tomorrow. We'll probably hit it at about 50% tomorrow. And hopefully be back 100% by Friday. But have not lost muscle mass. If anything, it just looks like I did a cut, which just looks even better than it did before. Not bad at all. Pretty happy with that. Not gonna lie. Pretty happy with that. Yeah. No, that's just fine. That is just fine to me. I was definitely worried about losing muscle mass, but far from the case. Far from it. Anyways, that's about all I got for you guys this evening. If you guys have any last minute comments you want to drop down below, I'm happy to answer those real quick. Otherwise, I'll be back in here tomorrow night hitting chest and triceps tomorrow night. I do work tomorrow, so we'll be doing our workout at the same time as our normal schedule, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific time? Is that my time? Southern California time, whatever that is. So until then, guys, thank you for tuning in. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Until then, stay healthy, stay locked in, focused, dedicated, committed. Sometimes it's just about showing up when the motivation isn't there. Be careful what you guys are putting in your body, and until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful evening, everybody.